a lot of males.
Thank you for tuning
Yeah.
in this time
Once
on
I found out,
Disrupt
somebody had
and
told me, because I
Discuss
did my research.
podcast.
No. Like when somebody had told me, girl, you don't want that period right now. You're going to such and such, you're going to this party. Oh, yeah, I don't want that. Just skip to the next row. Man, they shouldn't have told me that. That was it.
I didn't even.
Welcome to Disrupt and Discuss with your hosts, E and KayCee. A Boucher Ventures production brought to you by Just E TV and My Herba by the Fitness Collective. Now, without any further ado, disrupt and discuss.
Long.
I didn't
You
know. What,
Girl.
like I said, I did it for a year and I was like, I'm over it. It caused me to gain weight. Did not like that. I felt bigger. And during my 20s, my teens, I was never a fat kid. I didn't go through my fat stage until after I had my son. And that's when I got.
Yes.
So I
Okay.
was always a thin chick. So you put any type of weight on me. I like being 150, 145. You put me at
Okay.
160, 170. Nah, I don't want that. I didn't want that.
I didn't have the weight gain. I didn't have that.
Yeah, so that's a part of that was with the pills, but they're saying this is a part of being menopausal. You can get
Okay.
weight
Yeah.
gain
Yeah. Now
around
I
the
have
belly.
that. I have it
But
now.
I have it now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weight gain around that belly. You're around your belly area. But you're eating the same. That's a form of menopause.
That's what is really disconcerting, because there's those of you that know that you're eating correctly, and I use that word loosely, eating for your health and everything, and you're still gaining weight. I'm telling you, and I'm not even talking about getting on the scale, just getting in your clothes. I don't really go by a scale much. I just go with how my clothes feel, and they
Right.
feel different. And again, not to be an advocate for weight training, but that's why I push weight so much, because you can resculpt yourself a little bit with weight training. And I always tell people, they ask, I don't want to get buff. Trust me, you're not going to get buff. But
Right.
muscle weighs more than fat. So as your muscles grow, you have less fat, if that makes any sense.
Totally.
That's why I definitely do the powerlifting and all of that. Plus, when you put your arms up and you can see the muscles, it's damn.
And those muscles are going to save your life when you get older. You need those strong bones.
You're exactly right. Your muscles protect your bones. A lot of times when you have falls, the muscle does protect your bones. You hear all the time somebody fell and broke their hip. Well, you need to keep those muscles active, because if you don't, they atrophy. And that also isn't good.
Absolutely. Hey, aches and pains. Now I get the joints hurt more than they used to. I wouldn't say that's a part of my menopause, because I've always had achy joints. I'm a tall glass of water. So I had creaky. Leave me alone. I always had creaky knees, a bad back. You know what I'm saying? I was 5'10" by the time I was in the 8th grade. And then I want to say 7th or 8th grade, I had already peaked. I'm already towering over the boys, per se. And then when they got to high school, 10th grade year, then they start being statuesque. But I was that tall girl for the longest time.
You went from lanky to statuesque. That's where you went. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
So
I always had painful knees because I grew so they call it's an actual disease that I had. They called it something like ostriches. It's where I grew so quickly that my legs and my knee joint
the deal with the ligaments and everything too.
So I could literally pop my knee cap in and out because it wasn't attached, because I had grew so quickly. It took a minute for all that stuff to catch up. I've been achy. I had aches and pains in elementary school.
Yeah. Well, for me, as far as aches and pains, it's really been my knees within the last 3 years.
Okay.
And that's why I said I want a one-story home. I don't want to climb up these stairs anymore, or just put my bedroom downstairs. But it's funny, when I'm around the house, I feel more achy. But when I'm out in public and I have to move, I don't think about it, because my biggest fear is looking vulnerable when you're out in public. And you're creeping along, that's a victim. And I blame it on my dad. A lot of that had to do with having my father, who was in law enforcement for so many years. You always have to keep your head on a swivel, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And being short, you're looking like an easy target. So if you're looking like an easy target, then you're going to be a target. You can do all the positive thinking and all the affirmations you want. You have to stay,
You don't have to get ready.
Exactly. And I have that resting bitch face in public. So that also keeps people.
He got that thugalicious face. Don't nobody want to say nothing to his butt. Nothing. He like your husband too. He like your husband too. Your husband had a thugalicious face where you just, do I approach this? Do I ask him for directions, or do I just keep it pushing and find somebody that looks a little bit more pleasant?
And he got that honestly, because my father-in-law, was like that. My husband was telling me they were moving from one place to another. And usually when you're getting ready to move, you got the moving truck and then all the looky-loos and neighbors come by. Wait, where are you going? One of the neighbors said, wow, you're really nice. She goes, I always thought you were mean. And he goes, mean? Why? Because you never smile. My husband doesn't smile.
Mine
He
doesn't
never
either.
smiles.
They be scared to talk to him at the gym until they get to know him. They're like, oh, but people do not. They be like,
when I'm out with him, I feel safe because nobody's gonna mess with him. But they don't realize you're the one.
I'm the one that be.
I'm telling Aaron, fuck that shit. He goes, calm down, it's okay. Put it back in the holster.
Put it back in, exactly. Calm down, best dad.
Yeah, but
what about this? I know we both have them. We're the ones. They be like, they don't know what. Exactly.
Chihuahua will get you. Fuck the Doberman, the Chihuahua.
What about hair changes? Your hair gets thinner, especially at the top of your head. Yes. Yeah. My hair used to be extremely full and thick. Now it's it's still thick, but I can pull my hair back in a ponytail and not have to worry about my hand cramping up anymore. It's not as hard anymore. You know what I'm saying? I still have to do a little something, but in my 20s, I would get hand cramps trying to make sure, because I like a perfect slick back. And if it's not, I'm trying to put the rubber band, and man, my play sister, she will tell you, she used to hate, I would wear the attachment ponytail to wrap it around to give even more fullness and length. She said, I will never do your head again. She was like, you got too much hair
back then.
Right. I had the nerve to want to add some more because I wanted the big.
Oh, you wanted the Diana Ross shit.
Yes, I wanted the big stuff. And she did it for me once. She's like, I will never. She's, my hand hurts, my wrist. I need a brace right now.
Oh my God.
But now, yes, definitely thinner. Hair changes. You're getting thinner hair. Your skin's going to change. It gets drier. You might notice more wrinkles unless you've done some Botox. Those things happen. She's like, hell yeah. I am the poster child.
Got an appointment next month. What's he talking about?
You ain't going to shame me until a good time. I haven't gotten there yet.
You ain't putting baby in a corner. I'll be damn. Right? It's not happening.
She's like, oh, I haven't gotten the drier skin yet. I still have my T-zone. I still get the oily. So I'm not dry at all. Do you get the dryness?
I had oily skin anyway. I had really bad acne growing up. I knew that a lot of it was what I was eating. My mother had extremely oily skin, to her advantage now because she's 79 and really doesn't have that 79, 80 look. People don't believe that's her age. But anyway, I didn't have, my skin isn't as oily as that. As the years have gone on, it has gotten drier. I use really good products. I don't have that issue, in all honesty. When you look at different beauty influencers and stuff, there's different products that they do the drugstore stuff. I don't do drugstore. I'm gonna just be honest. I ain't doing drugstore.
Do a balance of both. You mean drugstore by the name brand of the drugstore?
Yeah, some of those.
I don't do that. I don't do those.
Oh, see, there you go. Oh, I don't do that. Okay, excuse them all.
Unless it's like toilet paper or dishwashing.
Oh, yeah, skincare. Maybe some makeup, eyeliner, or whatever. I have some really good expensive Korean products that I use. Ain't no TikTok shop shit. Nothing against it, but no.
So yeah, you do experience it. I haven't, like I said, I haven't acted in years, which I'm
me neither.
For. So if that's the change of life, thank you. That and losing my menstrual, thank you.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, good. That's a good thing.
That's the good things. What about bladder issues? You might leak when you cough, sneeze, or giggle. That's what's that? The advertising, those poise. You wear the poise.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a Whoopi Goldberg used to do the commercial where she wear poise pads. You put them in there so it's like a leak guard. If you get tickled, a sneeze, and it may trickle out. I say you get your Kegels. Get your Kegels. Work your Kegels. Work that muscle.
Well, I used to, back in the day, even when I laughed too hard, I had to run to the bathroom. So I can't say that it has anything to do with menopause. You laugh hard enough, long enough, you're going to pee. So I get up, I go right to the bathroom. Yeah.
Or if you sneeze, they say, and if you sneeze or cough, that's older age. And I think that's what I just said. You're not working that muscle no more. Whatever reason, you got to work that muscle.
Well, okay, your hand is making it weird. Okay,
I just audible. Y'all not gonna see this. Come to YouTube.
I really don't. Like I said, if I'm laughing, I have no control. If I'm laughing really hard, But again, as I keep referring to weightlifting and everything, you have to do, as you're referring to Kegels or Kegels, you're working that anyway when you're lifting. So that's another added bonus. I don't miss a day in the gym for that, for sure. So I'm good.
perplexed that any person that's in your 50s, 60s, 70s, even is that doesn't want to work out or doesn't work out. It's like, ma'am, sir, you are
That's a fountain of
losing.
youth, man. That is a fountain
Right.
of youth, man.
It really is. You're really missing it. Don't let me pull up Chef Bobette and what's her
No,
name?
oh God, the other one. I can't think of it right
Elder
now.
it starts with the E. I
I
cannot think of
forget
her
her name,
name.
but she
But
even would
them
run 10
ladies,
miles. She
she's in
ran.
the morning and she's
Yeah, see,
80
I'm not.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah. Those women, once I saw those women, my mind changed. I'm like, ain't no way I'm
absolutely.
wearing polyester. You still might catch me in a wig because the wigs have upgraded, but you ain't gonna catch me in no polyester, you know, in them pants that
Oh
catch
God.
fire.
Along with the diaper booty because you got
Right,
leakage,
in the
right?
diaper
You know,
booty.
I'm
Exactly.
like, no, no,
Mm-mm,
no.
nope, I ain't doing it. Now let's talk about
Oh
the
God.
brain change. This is me. So this is where I shine in this area. The brain
Okay,
fog.
okay.
Yes, me. Can't think as clearly, forget words in the middle of sentences, walk
Yep.
into rooms and forget what you I just said it. I'm about to go get my brush. I get in the room and that's only seconds away, y'all. Maybe about a few steps. And I'm like, what did I come in here for?
So you got to go back to the starting point and come back
Right.
in the room. Yep.
My phone. I'll be looking for an app and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to this app. I can go to this app and do it. I get out of something else and I pick my phone. I'm like, what app was I supposed to go to?
Oh God, I'm so glad you're saying this. I thought I was the only one, but I hate when it's just me happen and that's happening to me. And
Right.
you're suffering in silence because you're not
Yes.
saying anything to anybody else. Oh my God, it's
I'm
crazy.
I'm that
Or
girl.
I've gone to the grocery store and it's like, okay, I'm specifically going for
Yep.
napkins. And I'm like, okay, I might need this and that and the other. So I get a few other things, get in the car. Fuck.
I
I
forgot
didn't
the
get
yes. Yes. I will do it all the time. So I started using the app. I'll either make a voice recording or I'll use the note app on my phone and I'll write it down real quick because I used to try to remember the 4 things that I wanted. As soon as I entered the door, by the time I done went and got the cart and went into I done forgot what the hell I'm supposed to be in here for.
and then you get overstimulated because you got the bright
Yes.
lights and you got all this other stuff. And then don't run into somebody at the store. Then it's gone to shit. It's gone to
Exactly.
shit. I ran into Ian and then Aaron's
Right.
like, no, we
And then I
talked
used to
about
torture myself.
this.
I would torture myself, y'all. I would because I would either what was it? What was it? And so if it wouldn't come to me, I would literally go down every aisle just to trigger my memory. Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
I've
I
done
need.
that. I've done that.
And that's arduous because you in there longer. If
Yeah,
it's
and
made
you're
a
in the
note.
sections that you really shouldn't be. I mean, the
Right.
perimeter is where you really want to be, to be honest. You don't want to be down in the
Exactly.
center. Oh man.
Yes.
What about what about that? That's horrible. What about the
Right.
mood swings?
Yeah. Happy one, crying next, angry. Okay. I went through this probably, I guess, Perry. At commercials, dude, I would get teary-eyed over a freaking commercial about
Mm,
making a cake, but it was like a family thing, and they made a cake with Betty Crocker. They're not sponsoring us, but Betty Crocker, and they
no.
sing happy birthday, and all of a sudden, I'm teary-eyed. What the hell?
Damn.
What is wrong with
Wow.
me? Yes.
No, I didn't have that. But remember back in the day, Pacific Bell
Mhm.
commercials?
Mhm.
And the one where this one lady is crying and her husband said, "What are you crying for?" And their son had called and he says, "Is he okay? Why?" "He just called to say I love you." And I'm like,
Yep.
yeah.
Stuff like that, where it shouldn't take all that, but it would get to you, right? And you're like,
Well,
why
that
am
one
I
did. Yeah. Now I don't watch anything with commercials anymore. If it's a commercial, I don't want to see this. I'll wait till I binge it on something else. So
right?
I rarely see commercials. People say, "Hey, what about such and such? You want to see this movie? You want to see that?" I usually have content creators that I go to and they talk about what's on TV, give their
Mhm.
synopsis
Mhm.
on them. I'm like, "Oh, okay, that
Okay.
sounds good. I'll watch that." That's what I do. And I do a lot of apps. So a lot of them don't have commercials
Mhm.
and I can't stand commercials. I
Right.
fucking hate them.
Like my husband, he will speed through or he'll do the app so he doesn't have to see a commercial.
Now,
Yeah.
if I need to pause it, I'll pause it to go do what I need to do, and then I come back. I don't even know what commercials are out anymore.
What about worrying and sadness, feeling anxious about everything or sad for no reason?
Like, our family, we come from a line of warriors. You get that at birth. That's one of the things, like, you get the brown eyes, brown hair, and you get your worry. My husband's not like that. He goes, "You just looking for trouble. You're borrowing trouble. Stop that."
Right.
And
Love
my
it.
kids are like, "Mom, why are you stressing? It's not that serious." But as you get older, for some people, you tend to care less. And now I'm at that point where, are you dying? No. Okay. It ain't that serious. So I come off as, "Oh God, you're an aloof person because you don't care."
You
I don't give
don't
a fuck.
care. Okay, you
Care.
grow. You're no teenager no more. You grown. Leave me alone. What
Yeah.
about getting annoyed easily? Now that's me. Have the patience of Job. I do not.
Oh, I never had that, but
Yeah,
never claimed.
yeah. Little things can tick me off. Yeah, I can get triggered. I get annoyed easily. My husband
Well,
can get annoyed easily by the kids, not
you
me.
see, the kids are what annoy me the most. I don't know if it's my own kids or the grandkids, because sometimes
Right.
the adults can do some stupid shit too. But the grandkids, even when they're playing, they're loud. And they could just be discussing something. They're playing with their Legos, but you hear that click, 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 click.
Yep.
Then they get loud. And next thing I'm saying, shut the fuck up. So when I pass away, they're going to say, what do you best know? Because they call me Pia. What do you best know Pia for? She always said, shut the fuck up. It's God. Because sometimes you're right there. Why are you yelling? You're right next to them. Hey, shut.
I don't like to say things over and over again. My son, sometimes I'm like, dude, turn down your gaming stuff. He has this music. He likes to go to sleep to like game music or just weird like wrestling music sometimes. And it's like blaring. I'm like, dude.
We did that as kids. Maybe it wasn't blaring. It wasn't WrestleMania shit. For those of you from the Bay Area, and I don't even know if it's still around because I only listen to streaming stuff now, but KSOL or KMEL.
Yep, K-Soul. Yep.
Yeah. KMEL when I was
exist?
more, I have no idea. I'm a Spotify
106.1.
person and I put in what I want to hear. But
Checking now.
I remember the guy, what was his name? Evan Luck on KMEL. And it was all that mood music and all that kind of heat wave and all that.
Yep.
We went to sleep with it. So we did the same thing.
K-Soul.
Well, it was KSOL. Yeah. And then there was
KMEL play more hip hop.
Because it was the new one in town. And then KSOL went away.
Gomez, all of the KMEL. Does it still exist? Yep, it does.
It does.
It's on iHeart. So you can get it on iHeart Radio. Okay. FM radio.
Yeah. I went to sleep with that. Woke up with that. So I'm just like, I don't have to listen to it. Cut him some slack.
Because his bedroom is way on the other side. Our bedroom is more towards the back. His bedroom is more towards the front. So we have a spot in between where sometimes it's just blaring. And if I walk out of my bedroom to go into the kitchen and I can hear your skit, bruh, what are you doing?
Yeah. Okay.
Turn it off. Turn that shit off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like brain fog. That is real. Now that we've gone over it, I've heard women say that they feel like they're losing their minds. And again, that going in the room, what you forget, you're writing things down, or you forget where you put your notepad to remember what you wrote down. You do feel like you are losing your mind.
So I definitely get that. It's the real thing. We're going to talk about the ripple effect. So here's what makes it worse. All these changes affect each other. If you're not sleeping, your mood is worse. If your mood is bad, you don't want sex. If you don't want sex, your relationship gets stressed. If your relationship gets stressed, you sleep even worse, right?
It's a domino effect of feeling crappy is what it is.
Here's the problem with that. Doctors often try to fix each thing separately. Like they give you one pill for sleep, one pill for sadness, but they don't look at the big picture. So they're just trying to prescribe separate things for the symptoms you have, but not looking at the whole person.
Hence why you want to get a functional doctor. Yeah. What you were looking for.
Absolutely. Let's deal with that. So what's really happening inside of you? What's actually causing all of this, you guys? Your ovaries are basically, they're giving it up. They're giving up to go say like, look, I've done what I've needed to do. I've given you what I've needed to give you. I'm going out to pasture. It's a wrap. I'm tired. Bye-bye. It's
like,
stopping
thank you.
production.
Good night.
It's like Prince or Michael Jackson. I've given you top-notch performance. I'm tired.
Right.
So that's what it's doing. It's stopping production, basically, of estrogen and progesterone and the hormones that have been running your body since you were a teenager. So all that acne and us ladies. When you're a teenage girl, you couldn't tell us nothing, right? That was all that progesterone and estrogen, all of that. It say, bye-bye. You done had your fun. I'm gone.
Yep. So it's like your body's computer system is getting a major software update.
Your iOS system said, another update. Don't log your phone off. We're gonna update this.
At
We're
2
gonna
p.m. tomorrow night, we were making this change, right?
Exactly. That's a great way to put it, right? But let's talk about this. The lies we've been told. There's lies, you guys. Before we finish today, we need to talk about some of the lies that keep women suffering when they don't have to. The biggest lie about menopause: every woman has a terrible time. That's not true. Some women have mild symptoms and some don't even have it at all. In some countries like Japan, women don't complain as much about menopause because they eat more soy.
I mean, they're walking, riding bikes, they're doing stuff. They're more physical with what they're doing
More
too.
physical.
Because even back in my earlier years, when I did have the whole menstrual issues, my back would hurt. When I was in sports and working out, I had less of those effects because I was working out, moving your body.
But what about the soy products? So you eat edamame. Edamame is the actual soy bean. You can, if you go eat sushi, eat those. Soy milk. Not all soy milks are the same. Make sure you check the back of the carton or the jug and find out what's in it before you consume it. Tofu tempeh. What's another soy product? I can't think of it. It's soy, it's tofu tempeh and something else. But those are all heavy soy products, and that will help with not experiencing a lot of symptoms that you may get when you're going through perimenopause and menopause. Now they're talking about your sex life is over. Sex life is not over.
No, it ain't over.
Like I said, you just getting started. You ain't got to worry about no babies.
No, man.
You ain't got to worry about no babies.
Shit, that right there is let's go.
That's the part right there. You don't have to worry about, go put pee on a little thing no more. None of that. Best thing ever. Best thing ever. Your girl Halle Berry, she's talking about, she's being very open. I was telling KayCee she has a product now where she talks about her situation because she was saying she suffers from dryness, but she has this product, this lubricant that she has now, and she's been at the forefront of being face of women in menopause and dealing with dryness down there. And so she has a product and she's talked about it. She's having a good old time with her new product that helps with that. She was saying that she doesn't have any more pain anymore. So you can still get your freak on. Get your freak on. Shout out to Missy Elliott.
You just need to stretch a little bit. You got to stretch first sometimes because you just can't be whipping shit like you did in your 20s. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Not everybody can be whipping it.
Exactly. Now here's another one. Hormone pills will kill you. No, that is false. For some women, the benefits are bigger than the risk. So do your research. If you have a trusted doctor, still do your own research. Ask questions. Trust but verify. I love that. Yes, trust but verify. Exactly. That's perfect. There's natural hormones that might be safer. So do your research. That scary part that we talked about in 2002, the study that looked at older women taking horse hormones, that's not the same as what's available now.
Thank God.
I know, right?
I'm no comment on that. So many ways with that, but I'm not.
What about this one? You'll definitely gain weight. That's not true.
Not everybody's like that. Yeah. There will be changes, but won't necessarily.
I think it's harder to drop the weight.
It is. It definitely is.
When you get older. But if you have an active lifestyle, it's not true. You're not going to get fat. You're not going to gain weight. That's only if you stop moving.
Right. And that would have been something that you would have been doing beforehand. That didn't just start once the menopause kicked in.
Exactly. Or you can go under the knife. But if you don't work out in about a year or two, you're in that way back again.
Yeah, you're still going to have to. There's no way around getting your physical fitness in there. I mean, you can look good and still be totally out of shape and not being able to climb a flight of stairs without. So you still have to work out. You know, you might not be able to take them 2 by 2, but again, you need to keep your body moving. They all say use it or lose it.
Use it or lose it. Exactly. And don't you come in my comments talking about no GL1P or GLP1.
That shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
You still got
Mhm.
to take care of your body. Skinny does not equate to healthy.
No, not at all. You can be skinny and still have high blood pressure, and you can
Correct.
be overweight and have low blood pressure.
Exactly. It's all about getting out there and moving.
Even for those taking those shots to make you thin, that's not sustainable. But at some point, when you stop taking the shot, you're going to gain the weight and
Yep.
probably more if you're just relying on that. After a while, your body starts to get used to certain things. You got to switch it up to trick your body. So
Correct.
if that's something for basic stuff with lifting iron or walking on a treadmill, don't you think that when you're getting the shot, that's going to be the same thing? Your body's going to get used to it after a while. And the original shot, that's not even what it was made for anyway. So
Right.
the
Wasn't it for
fact
diabetes?
it was
Diabetic
something,
insulin.
and then they noticed that there was a significant weight loss, so then they start to brand it with like that. But again, what is the long-term use with that? You're putting something
Exactly.
foreign in your body.
Yeah. You can't run away from this, you guys. Losing weight during menopause, it's not true. You actually can lose weight during menopause when you are taking good care of yourself. So just take care of
Absolutely.
yourself.
Absolutely.
You just have to deal with it. Just there's a lot of things that really help. This lie keeps women suffering instead of seeking help.
You do have to deal with it
It's not something that is just untreatable.
and
Things
just
you can
ache
do.
without
Right.
remedies, but for the
Right.
most part, you gotta attack it head on.
Just attack it head on. It's all in your head. It's all in your head.
That's coming from the opposite sex. It's got to be
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
in their world, at least the ones that I deal with, it's either black or white. There's no gray in between. You don't like something, change it. Move on. That's not
Right.
always that simple, you know.
Exactly. I totally agree with that. The symptoms are 100% real, caused by real hormone changes. So it's not in your head. Don't let anyone tell you you're being dramatic or crazy. You're not. What about this? Menopause makes you old and useless. We know that's the lie from the pit of hell.
Oh, for sure. Now, it's twofold. So with menopause, yes, it does signify that you are getting older. You're not necessarily
Right.
old, but you've gotten older. And again,
Right.
as we had stated earlier, you have elevated to you've been promoted, so to speak.
It's a
And
promotion.
again, an elder.
You have a story now. You are an elder. A lot of women need to take on that role more and not being, oh, don't call me grandma. Girl, I'm too young for that. The modern day granny still trying to go to the club with you. They
Well,
still trying to go to the club.
I threatened my grandson. I forget which one it was, but I think the one that was 7. I'd always tell him right now, and that line from Erica Badu, for example, again, this is topic adjacent.
Right.
Pick your friends like you pick your fruit. And of course,
Yep.
they don't understand it, but then I explained it to them, and they're still like, "Oh, that's a crazy old lady." I say that to say, you pick them, but that's okay because when you go on your date, I'll be there with you so I can make sure.
She's like, no, you're not.
And I said, "So can I go on the date with you?" And they're like,
No.
eh.
Mm-mm.
And they just trail off, and then they just get lost.
I used to be the cool auntie. Now I don't like being a cool auntie. I'm like, no, miss me. I don't want to go out.
My first reaction is I can hear the music when we're turning the corner. That's gonna be too loud for me. Not that I live in a monastery because I'm bumping my music when I'm in my car because it's got a really good sound system, but
Right.
when I wanna turn it off, I wanna turn it off. You can't do that when you're in a
Exactly.
club, and then you're gonna wanna talk to me. One thing I've learned since I've been in places that have been really loud, I can read lips when you're talking to me. As long as I'm looking at your mouth when you're talking, I can pretty much
Really?
figure out what you're saying. I might be wrong a lot of the times, but I pretty much can read lips.
Uh-uh.
Well,
Nope.
I'll put it this way, unless you're with somebody that's a mush mouth, like that rap stuff that they got out now, mush
Mumble
mouth, as I
rappers.
call it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I call it mush mouth. I'll get it wrong every time. I'll just smile and go, "Hi." That's all I could do.
Right.
Mhm.
I agree. So don't let people shame you. You are at a age where you have wisdom. You have lived a life and you have a story. Many women start successful businesses and create projects because you've gone through some things. You see
Right.
the world differently. You have a different pair of lenses, so to speak. So you can, it's almost like the second half of your life is almost the best half of your life.
Well,
So
yeah,
don't
you're right because it comes down to the "I don't give a fuck" kinda thing, and I
Yes.
mean and I mean that in the sense that you're still gonna be responsible and all that, but the same things that used to get your panties in a bunch, so to
Right.
speak, I don't really care anymore. I really could give 2 shits. I really
Right.
don't care. I tell my kids, "I cannot impress upon you how much I really don't give a shit. I really don't care." You know?
I love it. So Tell me this. We've been scared into thinking we have no choices, right?
You're right. Exactly. And that's what we're changing within our
Mhm.
conversation, because you know better, you can do better. A lot of things that people put on you, it's because of their ignorance. Oh, you're getting old. Oh, you don't understand. Well, no, you don't understand, young one. I'm still smelling pet milk on your breath. I don't care if you
That
are 40. I am older than you.
I definitely agree with that. Our culture is obsessed with being young, especially women nowadays. It's been pushed by media, right? You want to stay younger, dress younger, look younger, speak younger. And it's okay to be who you are. It's okay to living your truth with regards to your age. Now, I'm going to say this, and you've already experienced this with me, people who know me. I don't run around telling my age, but I don't deny that I'm seasoned. You know what I'm saying? So I'm marinated, but I'm not going around here. Yeah, I'm such and such. No, I don't do that. It's never been me. I get it from my mama and my grandmama. Well, no, my grandmother tell you now. She'll tell you. But I'm just one of those people. But I'm not gonna deny the fact that I'm a seasoned girl, right? I'm a seasoned lady. But I don't look it. And I'm happy about that.
Not,
Thank you.
not at all.
Thank
You, the seasons that you are, you do not
you.
look it.
Exactly. And neither do you. So it's like the
I'm very,
point.
I'm very seasoned.
Right. I respect the ladies who love to shout it to the mountaintops how old you are. That's just never been me. Just because I don't do it doesn't mean that I'm in denial. That's just not what I do.
Well, I don't wear my age on my sleeve necessarily. If it comes up in conversation, it is what it is, and their mouth drops and it's
Right.
like that. But again, people that know me, they know we all in the same boat. So it's not any big secret. My thing is you try to look the best you can.
Yep.
Now, how you look when you're around the house, that's a whole nother
Another
subject to
thing.
itself. But when you
Exactly.
walk out the door, as I always tell my kids and the grandkids, you're representing not only yourself, you're representing your family. And I know that falls short on a lot of people. They're like, what the hell are you talking about? But you look good, you feel good. And
Exactly.
there's nothing worse sometimes than, I might just throw my hair up in a ball, run out to the store real quick and come back. But I've done that before and I've run into people that I hadn't seen in a long time. And you're like, oh shit.
Right. This is not my everyday, all day.
Right, right.
I agree. But me and the hubby, we get a lot. People at the gym and stuff, or when we're out and about, be like, what? No, you're not. What? We're like,
Yeah,
because when we say we've been together for 20 some odd years, they're like,
yeah.
or when we tell our kids' age. So when it gets them,
See,
when
that's
we're
what
talking to
that's what
people,
does it. That's what does
yeah,
it.
when I say our
Mhm.
kids' age, when we say, oh, we got a 35, 32, 24, they be like, what?
Yeah.
What?
So I have,
And then
yeah,
we'll
because
say our age. They're like, hell no.
what you happen when you were 12? Yeah.
Right.
No,
We
because
get
I
it
think,
all the time.
yeah, because my two, they're just one's 34. Hope I'm getting it right, but she's 34 and the other one's like 31, something like that.
Yep.
I
And that's when
mean,
they look at you like, yeah, we from a different era. Generation X don't crack.
no, and we
Means
drank out the water hose. We played in the
we drink
street till the street lights came on. We socialized, did all that. Latchkey.
everything. We're good. We're good. Thank you. So here's what we've learned today, you guys. Menopause is normal. It's not a disease. And it's just your body changing. You don't have to suffer through it. So if you've taken nothing from this, ladies, gentlemen, that's what you should have taken from today's topic. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this part of this series on menopause. Let us know down in the comments what you thought about it. Tell us about your experience with you or a loved one. We love to hear from you guys. And as always, we love bringing these wonderful topics to you. Until the next one, KayCee, do you have anything you want to say before we head up out of here?
Well, I always say no, then I know, so I'm a liar. But basically, it's just another part of life. It is what it is. You approach it gingerly, if you will. Personally, I look at it as another chapter in my life. Things
Mhm.
now that kids are grown, not everybody probably have grown kids, depending on when you started, but kids are grown. Now it's my turn.
I like that.
It's my turn.
I like that. It's your turn. It's your time to shine.
Yeah.
Like, look.
Fuck them.
Okay. What they say? Welcome, girl. Welcome.
Fuck them.
Okay. Welcome. I love that. I
What
love
they
that.
say? Fuck them kids.
Hopefully we not offended y'all, but it is what it is. Them kids. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
We done raised them,
I,
reared them.
I paid my dues.
Okay. Dues have been paid. So
Yes.
let us know in the comments. But until the next one, you guys, what do we usually say? Bye.
Barber here. I remember those grueling practices, pushing through fatigue and striving for greatness. Well, that's the same dedication My Herba puts into their supplements. They understand the body's needs. My Herba takes a holistic approach to wellness. Whether it's their CMOS, immune defense, or even sleepy time, they have an option for you. Let My Herba make the best you with code BARBER10 for 10% off at thefitnesscollectif.com.